Knock.
Okay. Oh, this is Knock. Whoa, we screwed up, dude. All right. So anyway, Knock right here versus Anti.
Oh, who did he play? He played Shroom in round 1.
Anti, right?
No, Knock.
Knock? Oh, okay.
So they both lost to Shroom, I think.
Look at that.
Because Shroom went Martha against Knock.
Oh, and Knock going for his short hop back knees. That's what he's been using a lot before when he was facing Shroom. Then it looks like it's doing well for him here.
Yeah. One thing I like to point out is Knock likes to do a lot of short hop, no fastball aerials. So the delay in timing actually can throw people off because it's so slow. You're like, oh, I'm going to spot dodge or do something else. And then you realize the move didn't come out. And then they hit you after.
Yep. Smart recovery right there by Anti, trying to mix it up there. But Knock is just doing a good job of sending Anti off stage as opposed to knocking him off stage.
Yes.
Because, you know, I didn't want to make a pun again.
You've said more puns than me today.
Jeez. Call me Taffigans.
Of course, Knock is number 11th on the Houston Power Rankings right now, as we pointed out earlier. So there's a lot of little things that I'm not sure Anti is really aware of getting punished. So, I mean, as Fox, you slowly realize which movement options aren't very good or which movement paths.
Yep.
And the only way you learn is by getting kneed or comboed as a result.
Yeah, right there, that up air. Ledge hop up air just sent him in the opposite direction, catching him unawares. But he's still trying to keep it close here. I, for one, would like to see him try to engage in more, you know, close combat with the Falcon. Yeah. Because he's giving him too much space to just, like, keep throwing out these arrows. That was a really clutch wave dash back, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Knock is, Anti's starting to notice this, but Knock is looking for roll-ins and tech into the center of the stage, and Knock was getting a lot of mileage out of that. So that's one thing Anti has to be really careful of.
I like how on his third stock, though, he's going for a lot of nairs. He's realizing that he should just cut off Captain Falcon before he gets anything out. Yeah. Because if not, then Knock is going to dictate the pace of the match. Right there, a little bit too late on the draw with the crouch cancel down tilt. He had the right idea, though, as, you know, the gentleman at that low of a percent is definitely susceptible to that. Okay, smart decision. That horizontal knockback on the down smash is so great that it can make it really tough for Captain Falcon to come back as well. So I like this. Anti looks like he's making the necessary adjustments. Yeah. And, you know, this might not be out of the realm of possibility for him.
As long as Anti doesn't get knocked down, I think he's in a pretty good spot. It's just that Knock has been pretty good at catching his techs, and that was a smart decision of Anti to just tech in place, because Knock is always looking for the tech in the way that he's spacing.
Ooh. Oh, and he didn't shorten. Yeah, if he were to shorten his side B, he'd probably still be on stage. But Knock right there, predicting correctly, getting the knee twice. And that is it. Anti down, game 1.
They're going to go SC. Interesting choice.
Okay. He can chain grab Captain Falcon once he gets him at the right percent. Oh, and look at Knock go with these tricks, man. Applying pressure with the jabs, and then just like throwing in a mix-up when Anti least expects it.
So what I want to start seeing from Knock is that because Anti's starting to tech in place more, that he does a knee at where he's supposed to tech. And so we kind of see that there. He threw the knee where Anti landed and got it on the no tech. Okay, oh, it looked like Anti gave up an opportunity to keep piling on more pressure and damage on Knock. You know, going for that forward tilt probably wasn't the most optimal thing. You see a lot of players sometimes just keep going for nairs to send the opponent off stage, right? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yankee forward smash.
Oh, okay. Forward smash actually would have been a good decision there as well. Smart, though. He manages to get the edge hog.
Scar will rave about how good that forward smash is.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, it's such a good move against Captain Falcon, because if they try to, like, use that mix-up where they drift with their Falcon dive, you can just, like, cover a lot of options at once.
And he has such a generous timing window to it, too.
Yeah, isn't it active for quite a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, oh, man. Questionable DI right there by Anti. I think Knock is about to take this stock, but smart sweet spot.
That's a tough angle where, like, straight gives you the option to the ledge. That's, like, one of the toughest edge guards for me.
Oof, I like the full jump nair. Full jump nair, definitely an old school tactic that a lot of Fox mains used to use against Falcon, and it's still relevant today.
Oh, wow. Down smash.
And right there, when you saw Anti go for the immediate ledge hop up air, if Nock were to try to go for an aerial at the edge, Anti would have beaten it, which is why he went for that.
Right.
But he can't go for it too much, because if Nock keeps backing away from the edge while Anti's off stage, then that'll spell trouble.
Weak knee. I'm surprised that Nock didn't catch that, because it seems like Anti's always side being or up being straight.
Yeah. Smart decision right there by Anti, noticing that Nock was just sitting in shield, so sometimes, you know, instead of going for the shine grab, which might be the safest option, he just went for the grab straight up. Oh, save Nock! And now he's in a tough spot.
Oh, no.
That DI was good, though.
Side B, not so much.
Yeah. And that forward smash punish was a tad questionable, but you know what? Here we go again, another side B. Ooh, Nock. He's on to Anti, but he's just not getting the punishes. He's a bit late. Okay, there it is. Whoa! Nock and Anti dropping the ball there. Nerves. It might be nerves, you know?
We're seeing a lot of marinara right now.
Yeah, so much sauce. Just all over.
So I think they each had like 4 opportunities to kill each other each. Anti finally converting.
Yep. Okay.
Right. Good decision not to tag in. The one option that Nock is always looking for.
Hopefully we're not going to see as much spaghetti being spilled. Let's see. Okay. Anti going for that up smash at that percent. Bit risky.
Let's see if he could solve Nock's wall without taking too much damage.
Yeah. It looks like he's trying to employ like run up shield.
Yes.
Smart option there. Okay, this time a bit confident. Again, misjudging when he could go for like Nair up smash. Okay. Good DI as well by Nock. He's not giving it up for free.
The one thing that, okay, this is pretty much it if he goes for the forward smash.
Smart. Just racked up that damage just to ensure the KO.
The one thing that really didn't happen those last 2 stocks was getting stomped, and that's how Nock was getting a lot of his combos, and a lot of it came from Anti carelessly dash attacking. And so we saw less of that, we saw less of the tech roll ins, and that's where Nock was capitalizing, and because he stopped doing that, he wasn't able to find any juicy openings. So it might be that Anti is solving the wall, and Nock is going to have to apply more direct pressure as opposed to kind of zone.
Yeah.
Because Anti can play patiently, and if you're just going to wall him, he's just going to wait.
Oh, not it. I can tell right here that Anti does seem to have figured out the times that you see Nock will go for attacks, because he's cutting him off a lot of times with these neutral airs.
Yeah.
But he needs to realize when Nock is near the edge that he can't just keep charging in like that, because Nock has been doing an impressive job of always catching Anti when he's at the edge and tossing him off stage to capitalize on his recovery, right?
Yeah.
Especially knowing how the Space Animals always, like, it's easier to edge guard them more often than the other characters, of course.
And so right now, Anti is playing at the tempo he wants. He realizes that Nock is not really ever gonna go in. He's playing the wall game, so Anti looks really comfortable right now.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of space. You see him just firing these lasers, especially since Nock is kind of, his playstyle looks more like, you know, he's just expecting Anti to approach him.
Yeah.
A lot of just fade back aerials like we mentioned earlier, and every time Anti sees that, it's like, okay, I guess I'll just laser you because you're waiting for me to approach.
And every time Anti is kind of approaching, he is getting punished, to be fair. So
true. It
seems like Nock is doing a good job playing the defensive game, but Anti is just kind of realizing, hey, you know, I'm just going to play this pace. I'm not going to come to you. You come to me, and I'm going to punish you.
Ooh. Good punish right there by Nock. He's trying to keep it close, but he has way too much damage right now. All right. Anti, I don't like for those forward smashes in the middle of the stage, but he made it work. And you never want to go for that up smash on Captain Falcon at 0 as well. As you saw, he barely went anywhere. It's always good to just tack on that one laser, you know?
Yeah. No really significant conversion there. So Anti didn't have to go super YOLO, and once he realized the shield pressure ended, he just pulled back a little bit.
And you could see he went for like 3 lasers right there when he noticed Nock's back was to the edge. Uh-oh. Here it is. Nock's opportunity. Ah. Okay. Oh, I like that pivot right there. Okay, the trade right there in Anti's favor. Going for the forward smash, but Nock, he managed to just get right underneath that lip. Okay. With that forward throw, you can tell that Anti's just focusing on edge guards, right?
Yeah. And
Probably might have been a mistake, too.
And Nock is starting to get desperate right now because nothing's really working for him on offense. All his openings are coming when he's on the defensive, so now we're starting to see desperation down Bs. And he's kind of approaching a little bit somewhat sloppily right now, and that's why he's getting so much damage on him.
And earlier, not too long ago, we just saw Anti tech chasing with the nairs, as I touched on earlier. You know, he's getting good mileage out of it. Wow, what a turnaround!
Yeah,
3 stock in Game 3. Anti over Nock.
swagging.